Hey there, this is Heather Hurt, and today I'm going to explain to you about how measuring cups can be used in the science classroom. To most people, these are just ordinary tools that you find in your kitchen to help you with cooking and baking, but there are actually a lot of really cool things that you can do with these in your classroom with your students. A little background on measuring cups. Although cups have been used for centuries and centuries, the standard measuring cup wasn't invented until 1896 by a woman named Fanny Farmer. There are actually many types of measuring cups out on the market, so you need to be really careful when deciding which ones to use in your classroom. Stainless steel are extremely easy to clean. They are dishwasher safe, but if you're doing anything that requires using hot liquid in your classroom, that may not be a good choice because it can actually get really hot to the touch. Especially if you have one where the handle is not coated in a protective plastic. Plastic measuring cups like these ones right here, they actually may be vulnerable to high temperatures. Generally, you wouldn't have students working with stuff that is extremely hot, but even if you were leading an experiment and you were the one actually doing all of the work, if you used a plastic measuring cup and you were using something that was like really hot, like boiling or even hotter, it could actually melt the plastic. Some good things about it though, they are very easy to clean. They're usually dishwasher safe. And there is less chance of breakage if the students are using them and they drop them. Typically, plastic measuring cups are opaque if you are measuring solid items, and transparent if you are measuring liquids. There are also glass measuring cups like this one right here. Again, there would be some drawbacks to using this one in the classroom. Although it's easy to clean and dishwasher safe, this is made of glass and it's actually really heavy. So if you have kids who like to goof around, someone might actually get hurt with this, and if they drop it and it breaks, you could definitely have some issues there. Some other noticeable differences for using measuring cups. You're always going to want to use the actual opaque cup for solids, because a full, for instance, this is a cup. So for a full cup, you need to fill it all the way to the top. Using a glass transparent one like this for liquid is actually better, because if you see, it gives you a little bit of room for error at the top when you're measuring things out so that you don't spill, which is really good for kids, especially ones that have butterfingers, and we all know we have those in our classroom. There are tons of ways that you could use measuring cups in your classroom. I mean, this right here could be the most simplistic rain gauge that you could ever have when teaching weather. You could just stick this outside your classroom, for a couple of weeks, and then just check on it and look to see how much of the measuring cup has been filled up, and then you can do some conversions to figure out, how many inches of rain that is, or, whatever it is that you guys are studying. You can also use measuring cups for experiments, if they're like studying physical and chemical changes. And you can also use them when you're like collecting, different materials. Like let's say you're going on a nature walk and, you want to collect rocks or, twigs or sticks or whatever. You can use them to kind of help measure how much stuff that you have gotten along the way. So there are actually a lot of really good uses for measuring cups in your classroom. And I hope you enjoyed learning all about them. Thanks for watching. Bye.